Keeping a journal is a fantastic habit because it lets you reflect on your experiences and see how you've grown. However, it's also true that writing can be a time-consuming task. Keep watching for our 5 tips to help you maintain the journaling habit without devoting hours of your day to writing. 1. Write in a 1-line-a-day journal. If the sight of a blank page makes you want to close your journal and walk away, we get it. Try using a journal like the Midori Multi-Year Diary. It is formatted for just 1 or 2 sentences a day, over 3, 5, or even 10 years. When you finish the diary, you can be proud of knowing that you stuck with a habit for such a long time. You also get a cool, personal keepsake that can help you look back on special memories. Midori's 1-year diary is perfect for anyone who's a little anxious about using the same journal for several years. It has enough undated pages for a full year. And if you skip a couple of days, no one will ever know. 2. Incorporate microjournaling into your routine. Sometimes you really want to sit down and write for pages. You save up topics while waiting for the perfect time to journal. But when you finally get a break, you've forgotten everything you want to talk about. That's where microjournaling comes in. Microjournaling allows you to capture your strongest thoughts about the day in a concise form. One way you can do this is by jotting down a list of moments that you want to look back on, like how you felt or what you accomplished. You can write on a sticky note and attach it to your journal. Then return to it later if you want to flesh out your thoughts. Even if you're not able to get around to writing a longer journal entry, you still have the list to remind you of what happened. 3. Create a repeatable template. Have you ever stared at a blank page of your journal, torn on what to write about, and then your 15 minutes! And then your 15 minutes of free time have disappeared? Gone in an instant. What were you doing? You were on your phone. To get rid of the barriers that keep you from writing, create a prompt list that makes getting started effortless. To make this template, think about the basic things you want to write about. Simple questions like, what was the best thing that happened today? Or, what did I do today? Is easy to answer. So you won't have to think too hard as you start journaling. Write it down on a separate piece of paper, like a kokuyo information card, and keep it with your notebook. 4. Record information that's actually important to you. When people think of journaling, they usually assume that they're supposed to be writing about their daily lives. But if you find that talking about your commute or the dinner you ate to be pointless, then you should consider writing about other topics that are important to you. For example, if you love to read, use your journal to jot down quotes. Trying out every coffee shop in town? Write reviews of your favorite drinks. Filling in your journal while enjoying other hobbies means you can do 2 things at once. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to write in your journal. What matters is that you're using it in a way that feels satisfying and important to you. 5. Keep your writing space and supplies organized. Real talk, Auntie Stephanie is asking you, you gotta say the truth. When you sit down to write, do you have to spend 5 or 10 minutes clearing off your desk first? You can tell me. It's a safe space. Then you have to find your journal, pick out a favorite pen, gather up all your craft supplies, and you're out of time. To make journaling as stress-free as possible, keep all your supplies organized in the same spot. The Nakabayashi Hakonia organizer can hold A6 or A5 journals. It has stackable trays that can be used to store pens and small accessories. Plus, if your desk is a disaster, you can easily create a new writing spot by simply moving the organizer to a different table. Another table where you can make a new mess. How do you journal when you're busy? Let us know in the comments below. Check out our other journaling videos to see our favorite journals and get even more ideas. You also get a cool, personal keepsake that can help you look back on special memories. It's a book. It's a book that you wrote in. It's your story. You are the protagonist. Unless if you lie in it. We won't talk about that. I know you do. It's yours. Once you buy it, you do whatever you want. Write your own personal fan fiction. It's your diary. Do whatever you want. It has enough undated pages for a full year, and if you skip a couple of days, no one will ever know. Santa will know. He knows everything. He sees you when you're lying in your multi-year diary. 2. Incorporate microjournaling into your routine. Sometimes you just want to pretend like you're Marie Antoinette and you have your own little she shed. And you have all the time in the world to just sit down and write for the whole day if you so chose. And eat your macarons. Unfortunately, some of us have jobs and it's just not gonna happen. It just doesn't happen. Trying out every coffee shop in town? How much money do you have? And can you spare some to me? Thanks for watching. Oh, pretend that I'm Jetso? Got it. I'm an alien, I have no mouth, and I must scream. The only way I can scream is through journaling.